During his second spell as co-curator, Maurizio Cattelan, the controversial Italian contemporary artist, signs the exhibition produced by Artissima 2014 in Turin, Italy. The title, Shit and Die. Among the 100 ways of living and dying for Bruce Nauman, the phrase is now transformed by the curators into a level of a forecast, but also into an imaginary truncheon, to be used against the human tendency to accumulate, driven by the more or less conscious fear of disappearing. Needless to say, it has been a hotly discussed show, as usual, very much to the artist's benefit, especially now that a documentary film on the artist by director Maura Axelrod will be released in the summer of 2015 after 15 years' work.
Lo stesso discorso raccontato in moltissimi modi diversi. L'interessante è il legame tra il passato e il presente, il legame con la storia della città, con Torino, però affrontato in un modo non scontato, non immediato.
Trovo che questi fenomeni mediatici dovrebbero avere più contenuti e non solo provocazioni, che poi non sono neanche più provocazioni a mio parere.
Serve a quello, a far riflettere sorridendo.
The setup is an itinerary through all human obsessions: money, food, objects, dreams, power, conquest, none of which can change our destiny. Banknotes thus lose their function and become wallpaper covering the entrance of Palazzo Cavour, the 18th century former residence of the Italian statesman Camillo Benso, Count of Cavour, the location of the exhibition. The show's red thread is in fact the city of Turin, with its many past and present collectors and mysteries. These are key elements for the curators to combine contemporary research with pieces taken from the city and its museums.
Una Torino un po' segreta, che non si lascia scoprire così facilmente, però che ha dei
punti forti,
sì,
nascosti
da approfondire.
Porta Palazzo, Turin and Europe's largest open-air market, reinterpreted by Congolese Pascal Martin Taillou and his glass sculptures, opens the section about abundance and overproduction. In the following room, Olivetti's utopias appear as colorless today as the reading of IKEA's nonsensical assembly instructions. Art drawn out by production line is dead, hence the buried canvas by Davide Balula. Central passion is represented in the first place by Carlo Molino's Polaroids, together with a drawing from his friend Carol Rama, a roundup of all the gradations of heroes, from power to failure, from fear to anger, showcases feminist icons such as Sylvia Slay, Veli Export and Natalia Lel, together with younger emerging artists like Alexandra Walisewska and Dasha Shishkin with her sexy nihilism. Is power better than sex? Apparently not for Cattelan. In the Gallery of the Famous that gathers 32 portraits of renowned people from Turin by contemporary artists, the only eminent character is represented by Professor Carlo Giacometti's skeleton. The white sockets of the former director of the Institute of Anatomy of Turin, who expressly asked for his bones to be exposed in a case, address the living VIP with an ironic short circuit. In the following rooms, the remaining sense of life seems to fall apart. From useless machines, Roman singers' friends, evoking the fragility of human relationships to failed struggles for power, Stelios Faitakis, nothing seems to protect humans from nonsensical suffering, as in the canvases of Marcus Schimwald. Visitors are obliged to face a not-so-distant past, where executions at the gibbet were a family recreation. In the last room, an old Opel car cannot oppose any resistance to its complete destruction, operated day by day by a hydraulic pump. Nothing resists, nothing is left behind but time, in the form of 39 metronomes. But three characters in the show may suggest a different interpretation. Maybe irony can save us. The Countess of Castiglione's sexy and modern picture portraits pick out from her cousins the Count of Cavour's severe office, together with those of the painter Henri de Toulouse-Lautrec, both ironic performers ante litteram. Last but not least is Aldo Mondino, whose Tower of Babel will simply never reach the sky because it is made of nougat from Turin, Sava Sandir.